What's up, everybody? Welcome once again to the Poindexter Lounge. Welcome to the drive home. Time when we get together, we talk about the stuff that we love, because that's what we do here at the Poindexter Lounge. We talk about the stuff that we love, things like TV shows, movies, games, sci-fi, fantasy, comic books, superheroes, toys, and so much more. And if those things get you excited, then hey, please hit that like and subscribe button, because we're on YouTube, and that's what you do when you're on YouTube. You hit the like and subscribe button, because it tells YouTube that you enjoy what we're doing, and we're glad to have you here. Contrary to popular belief, I'm not on some goal or plan to try to make 100,000 subscribers or anything like that. I just love the people who are here, and if you're here, I'm glad. And we're gonna have that talk. We're gonna have a talk about stuff that we love. So hey, if you're watching and you want to talk about something, get in that chat. Get in that chat right now and let me know what you want to talk about. All right, go ahead and hit the social media, get on X, get on Facebook, get on something, say, hey, Poindexter Lounge is live. We need to go over there. We need to watch this right now. And we need to talk about some stuff. So anyways, what's up? What's going on? Today is a beautiful day. Today is a beautiful day. It's gorgeous outside. It is, what is it? It's like 70 degrees outside today here in Michigan. Yeah, it's like 71 degrees. And sunny, beautiful, and yeah, just a gorgeous day. What's up, Cherie? If you're gonna do this every day, then I gotta catch up. What? You gotta catch up when I get home. Well, that's fine. You can catch up. You can catch up, girl. We ain't going nowhere. No, we ain't going nowhere. So we'll be here for sure, Cherie. Yeah, I mean, look, I got the time, so might as well do it, right? Why are people mad over Star Wars still? Anchorman, that's a great question. That's a great question. I don't know. I have no idea. I don't know why people are mad about Star Wars. I don't know why people are mad about DC. And hello to you as well. I don't know why people are mad about stuff in general. There's so much stuff to be happy about. There's so much stuff to be excited about when it comes to Star Wars, when it comes to DC, even when it comes to Marvel. There's so much to be excited about and to look forward to. Why be negative? What's that? Cherie says, I like the live. It gives me human interactions. Aww. They're mad over the sequel still, or the new show. You know what? People are just mad. People, look, Anchorman, anybody watching, we all know this. People don't have to have a reason. They don't have to have a reason. They don't have to know anything. They don't even have to like something, not like something. It's literally just people jump on bandwagons. People just feel these other people don't like this, so I'm gonna jump on that bandwagon too, and I'm gonna not like this. More people should. Not enough people are their own person. A lot of followers, a lot of people who go with the crowd, and a lot of wannabes. People who think that they're leaders, people who think that they're great, people who think that they're on the on the upper echelon of things, and they're not. They show it by their mediocrity, and the things that concern them. And I'm sorry, but being worried about Star Wars nonstop is mediocrity. You're mid. You're mid if you're going around complaining about, comic book heroes and Star Wars. Like I said, like I've said before, opinions are one thing. Yesterday we talked about, not paying attention to internet rumors. And I think it might have been TW, I can't remember who left a comment on yesterday's video, and they were talking about how, look, it's fine to have an opinion. It's fine to not like something. It's fine to share that opinion. It's fine to have discussions, group discussions, and it's fine to, what's up, John? It's fine to debate, and speculate and all those things. The problem is when people are just lying. When people are just lying just for the sake of clicks and views. And yes, look, we do this for the clicks and views. Everybody does it for the clicks and views. If you're on YouTube and you're not doing stuff for clicks and views, then you don't get it. You might as well just go home, turn the computer off, and stop. You got to get clicks and views. The question is how are you going to get them? Are you going to get them in a dishonest way? Are you going to get them by telling people that stuff that you think they want to hear, or telling people stuff that, you know, whatever. It's, you get what I'm saying. It's redundant. It really is. There's no point. I've had people yell at me about the sequels, man. I've had people yell at me about individual movies and things that I like. Apparently nothing I like is okay, right? I love Star Wars, you can't love Star Wars. I love DC, you can't love DC. So what are you gonna do? What's up, Tim? What's going on, man? Welcome to the conversation. Again, I want to welcome everybody to the drive home. How this works is jump in the chat. Jump in the chat, start talking about something. What are you thinking about today? What is it that you are thinking about in pop culture today? Is it a movie? Is it a TV show? Is it a collectible? What is it that is inspiring you today? And maybe what are you looking forward to? What movies are you looking forward to this next year? What TV shows are you looking forward to this next year? You know, jump in the comments. Let us know and let's talk about it. I'm doing well. I'm doing well. I'm having a really, really great day today. New job is going great. Really, really loving this new position, and it's nice too because I really feel appreciated since coming here, and I love the way seeing people interact, you know, with the management. Like it's really good to see, everybody there, you know, like where their mind is, where their mindset is, you know, like it's really important to see people being treated right, you know. Yay for great days. That's right, Cherie. I'll tell you what, there was a time when they were few and far between, so I absolutely get happy about my good days. I'm glad to see the new job started well. It did, man. It really did. John says, I'm looking forward to Deadpool 3 and X-Men 97. Excellent discussion. I am also looking forward to Deadpool 3. I think everything about it looks just fantastic. What's up, Fourth? What's up, Fourth 1000? It's so good to see like all these names and these people that like I haven't talked to in a long time. It's so good to see you guys. But yeah, man, Deadpool 3, that's just going to be a game changer, I think. I think it's going to just knock it out of the park. I think that, Ryan Reynolds and Hugh Jackman together. What about a Matt stream? Seems like humor-wise, they're letting Deadpool writers go ham. It does look like that, TW. I'll tell you what, that pegging joke was a shock to me. I was really, really surprised that they had that joke in the trailer, but they did. And it was funny because of the fact that they even referenced Disney. You know, that's pretty darn funny. I'm sorry. That's new for Disney. That's new for Disney. I also have a tinfoil hat theory. Members of Corman. Oh my gosh! Dude, are you serious? Now that would be interesting, TW, if they brought in Corman's Fantastic Four. That would be super cool. I would definitely be down with that. What's up, SBM? What's going on? Glad to see you in the chat. Welcome. Anthony says, Enosh, do you agree that Dune taking over is this generation's Star Wars? No. Are you kidding me? Come on. Can we stop with that? Look, I get it. Y'all like Dune. I get it. You love the books. I get it. You love the movies. I understand that you love the original movie. I understand that, I get it. You love all that stuff, okay? I am not a fan of Dune. I'm sorry. I found the originals to be very, very. I found the original to be very, very boring to me, and of course that's to me. Oh, okay, good. Yeah, critics are dumb then. Critics are dumb. Listen, Dune is fine, but Dune does not have the overall appeal that Star Wars does. You have generations and generations of Star Wars fans now. You know, I mean, that it's two totally different things. It's two totally different. Yes, I get it that Star Wars borrowed some things from Dune, you know, whatever. I get that. But it's not enough that you go, well, they're the same, or like Dune is taking over this generation. What generation? Kids? Because I'm sorry, but Star Wars has that wrapped up. Star Wars has that all tied up. I mean, for now at least, you know, I mean, for goodness sake, between toys, little kid stuff, cartoons, movies, TV shows, books. Yeah, Dune is not on the level of Star Wars yet. It's just a different thing, right? Like I'm not putting down Dune. It's just a different thing, and it's not the same as Star Wars. And you really can't compare the two because, yeah, you have the old movies or the old movie, but like Cherie said, it was just boring. And I'm sorry, but Dune 1 it was awful. I tried to watch it twice. I could not get through. I never got through Dune. I never got through it. Actually, I take that back. I did get through it, but it took me like a couple of times that time because I kept falling asleep. I couldn't tell you, Anchorman. I couldn't tell you what Dune's about. It's obnoxious. I don't really care for Timothée Chalamet, to be honest with you. I am not a fan of Zendaya. I've never been a fan of Zendaya. So, I mean, it's got Dave Bautista in there. I like Dave Bautista. There's a lot of great actors in it, you know. Yeah, I just don't like it. Sorry, it's just not my thing. You know, everything is not going to be everybody's thing. You know, what's one person's nerd thing is not somebody else's nerd thing. So, you know, it's all good. It's all good. So 1985 Dune, and I was done with it. Thank you. That was me too. I was just like, yep, I don't really need any more of that. I get it. People love it. People love it. See, DL, I don't understand how it could be an alternative to Star Wars. It's not the same. Just because it's set, you know, on a different planet and in space and stuff, it just doesn't make the same. Star Wars is much more, I don't know, Star Wars is just, it's lighter, it's not so heavy, it's not so, you know, insistent upon itself, you know. Dune just seems to be just obnoxious about itself. Like, it's self-importance, you know what I mean? And so, you know, I don't know what to tell you. Let's see. I also don't think Villeneuve is trying to make it the next Star Wars. Yeah, I don't think so either, TW. I don't think so either at all. Did Shayna watch it? You know what? I think Shayna did watch Dune. I think she likes Dune, but I think that she liked the books more. I'd have to ask Shayna. But I'm sure Shayna would probably say, if she read the book, I think she would say it because she's a reader. She loves books. I mean, she's reading all the time. Does Enosh like the Orville? Oh, come on, Anchorman. You know I love the Orville. Well, there's Star Wars fans and there's Disney stuff. Dude, it's all Star Wars. I'm not making any distinction between Star Wars and Disney Star Wars. I'm sorry. I just saw a thing this last week that said, like, what is your problem with Disney Star Wars? We've literally gotten the best Star Wars under Disney. You may not like some Disney stuff, and I'm not talking to you specifically. I'm just saying in general, people may have issues with, you know, Star Wars, but it doesn't change the fact that, like, under Disney, we have gotten the best Star Wars stories ever. I'm sorry, if you haven't watched Rebels, watch Rebels, because Rebels is absolutely fantastic Star Wars. It's everything that everybody's been griping and complaining about, saying, we want something new, we want something fresh, we want new characters, so it's not relying just on Luke, Han, Leia, Chewie, and the gang. You know, we want all this stuff. And then Rebels comes out, and because it's a cartoon and animated, I don't want to watch that. Well, you know what? Screw that, because Rebels is some of the best Star Wars storytelling that's ever been written. Hands down. Rebels gets more into the idea of the Force than anything else has. Than anything else has ever even thought of getting into, to actually describe the Force. And like, yeah, and it's, hey, if you like Clone Wars, that's good too, right? But I'm just saying, like, specifically under Disney, man, Rebels is awesome. And then to be getting that transferring into live action, come on. That's a beautiful, beautiful thing, guys. Rebels transferring in, and not just Rebels, but Bad Batch is really, really good. And The Mandalorian is great. I didn't like this season of The Mandalorian. I didn't like that season of The Mandalorian. Okay. So if you don't like it, then it's bad. I get it, right? And here's the thing. Is it Derpy? That's great. If you like Andor, I liked the last couple episodes of Andor. I really didn't care for Andor. I didn't care for the first few episodes. I stuck with it though, you know, and I watched it. I wanted to get a good view of what it was. And you know what? It's good. It's really good for what it is. And I know that there's people who love it. And, oh yeah, DL, Star Wars Visions and Tales of the Jedi. Come on, right? I mean, whenever I hear people go, I don't like Disney Star Wars, you're basically just telling me I don't want to take the time to actually go through all of Star Wars and be able and have to say, well, I like this, but I don't really care for that. Well, you know what? I don't like the show Resistance. I didn't care for it at all. Was it Resistance? No, what was it? Yeah, whatever the sequel series cartoon thing was, right? I did not care for that at all. But that's fine. Somebody did. You know, somebody did, and they liked it. You know, I mean, look, if you don't like the sequels, you don't like the sequels. You know, it's not my job to force you to like the sequels, you know. I mean, I love the sequels. But Rise of Skywalker, my least favorite. But there's a lot of great things in Rise of Skywalker. And I'm sorry, but Last Jedi, to me, is almost a perfect Star Wars movie. It's like right there beneath Empire, because those movies mirror each other, and those movies that's cool, bro. Those movies oh, hey there, look at you, Gerald, aren't you cute? You're just cute, aren't you? Oh, see, I didn't lose my wife. It would be really hard to lose my wife. No, my wife picked up and decided that she was going to make the biggest mistake of her life, and that's on her. I'm good though. See, this is funny though. I know CJH. You know what it shows me though? It reveals people. It reveals people, right? And yeah, people don't like my take on Star Wars. People don't like my take on DC. People don't like my take on you know, stuff like that. So, we're gonna attack and harp on Enosh because we think we can get to him. Yep. Yeah, trust me, nobody lost Tiff. We all watched her walk out. And look, man, you know what? Divorces suck, man. Yeah, I love my wife. I love my wife a lot. I treated Tiffany well, and her own boys know that. Her own boys. Isaac is with me. Isaac is hers. Isaac isn't even my blood son, and Isaac is with me. So there you go. And the only reason Logan isn't with me is because she lost custody of him. So, you know what? I didn't lose her. I'm trying to step up. And we're doing a pretty good job of it so far. And we're surviving. And I'm good. So there you go. Thanks for chiming in, Gerald, and watching me. I appreciate it. I appreciate your interaction. Anyways, yeah, Star Wars is just, there's going to be stuff that you like, and there's going to be stuff that you don't like, you know. And I just feel like we have to take the good with the bad sometimes. Everything is not going to be perfect. Everything is not going to be just the way that I like it or you like it. And I think just the thing is like, you take it, and then if you don't like it, you don't like it. You know? I mean, that's fine. The only problem that I ever have with stuff like that is when people start getting belligerent, when people like start making things personal because they don't like what you like, or they like what you don't like, you know. It's so dumb. It's so dumb. It's so childish and moronic. And you know what? And that's the thing is, honestly, let's just be honest. Can we just put our cards on the table? A lot of YouTubers, people who think that they're influencers, scoopers, like we were talking about yesterday, the types of websites that just lie to you just to, you know, lie, you know. It's dumb. It's childish. It's like a bunch of little kids. It's like a bunch of 12-year-olds, 12 and 13-year-olds, middle schoolers. It's the same mentality. Oh, they did this to me. I did this to me. Like, everything's an excuse. Everything is like, I'm justified in getting back at somebody because they did this to me, or I don't like what they did. Grow up. Grow up. This is pop culture fun stuff. George Lucas said it best, man. He's like, these movies are supposed to be for kids. People don't like to hear that. I don't like to hear that. I'm a man in my 40s. Sure, I don't want to hear that. But you got to remember, we were kids once. What's up, Jason? Did I have a favorite movie of 2023? Man, that's a hard one, because I really didn't go to many movies in 2023, and a lot of the movies that I ended up seeing were, I mean, I loved Indiana Jones and the Dial of Destiny. There was a horror movie that I didn't get out to see, but I can't remember what horror movie it was. Oh, you know, I never did see Winnie the Pooh yet. I haven't seen that movie yet. I'm trying to think. I mean, I liked The Flash. I thought The Flash was good. I enjoyed it. It was a good movie. You know, it's not the greatest movie, but it was good. Oppenheimer was excellent. I also loved Barbie. I loved the Barbie movie. The Barbie movie I thought was great. I don't know, probably for me, Dial of Destiny. Oppenheimer's probably a better film, you know? But yeah, I love Indiana Jones, so, right? Just looking at some of your comments here. Hey, thank you, Eric Z. Appreciate it, man. Appreciate the support, bro. Yeah, you know, like, it is childish. If you don't like me, just go away. You know? But you love me. You love me. And that's really what it's all about. I mean, you love me. They love to hate. They love to hate me. But they just love me. All right, enough of that. Let's see. Let's some more comments here. Yes, Indiana Jones 5 was personally very disappointing to me. Oh, but I'm glad you enjoyed it. Oh, okay. I'm sorry. I mean, I'm sorry you didn't like it. I thought it was great. You know, like, Landon was with me, you know, because my family's with me. Landon was with me when we went to go see Indiana Jones. I mean, the whole family was there. And I remember him leaning into me, spoiler alert, when the whole time travel thing starts, and he looks at me and goes, Dad, did they just do time travel in an Indiana Jones movie? And I looked at him and I went, yeah, but you know what? If anybody's gonna do time travel, why wouldn't it be? Like, it's funny to me how, like, again, just like the Star Wars thing, just like anything, people look back on Indiana Jones and they act like nothing silly ever happened in Indiana Jones, like nothing wonky ever happened in Indiana Jones, and that the stories were just airtight, locked down, nothing silly, nothing crazy. Like, why would they have aliens or interdimensional beings or time travel? Because don't you get, that's kind of the stuff that Indiana Jones deals with. Like, it's all been supernatural stuff. I mean, literally, you had the first movie was about the Ark of the Covenant and opening up an ancient box, basically, with supernatural implications. Basically God, you know, and to look upon it in an unworthy manner like that, you die. Supernaturally. There were spirits, remember, flying all over the place. That's the very first film. And then, if you want to go from there, I mean, you got Temple of Doom, for goodness sake, and yeah, you just mentioned Temple of Doom. Dude, there's all kinds of crazy stuff in Temple of Doom. Kalima. I mean, he's freaking hypnotized. Yeah. And then even my favorite, man. My favorite is Last Crusade. I love Last Crusade. Last Crusade is just phenomenal. And but even that, you're talking about the fictional cup of Christ, right? That supposedly gives people, you know, eternal life, but you can't go outside of, you can't go past the barrier, you know, you can't go past the seal, you know. But then we got to Crystal Skull and people were like, what, interdimensional beings in the lost city of gold? This is crazy. And it's like, no, man, that's like the whole thing, like the crystal skulls and the like, it makes sense. I'm sorry, it makes sense to me. And then with this last movie, I really, really enjoyed that. So what time is it? Okay, just looking at my time here. Yeah, Last Crusade is my favorite Indiana Jones movie. I agree with a lot of Enosh's takes, but I don't agree with his Hawkeye take. Okay. Well, hey, if you want to be wrong, Anchorman, you could be wrong every once in a while. I choose not to be wrong every once in a while. That's why I do not like Hawkeye. Yes, Superman 3 watch party is inevitable. Yes. I wonder what the story is for the Mandalorian movie too. I'm really looking forward to seeing that because I really love the whole Heir to the Empire storyline, and so yeah, I can't wait to see that. Alrighty, folks. Anything else before we get going? Thank you guys for joining me. Thank you guys for Top Gun movies are overrated. You know what? Maybe overrated. I don't think that they're the brilliance that people make them out to be. You're right, Tony. Absolutely. Absolutely. People think that they are absolute experts on things they have no knowledge on. Especially when it comes to other people's lives. You see, you know what's funny? You know what's funny is see, like, when you see the behind the scenes stuff and you have those kind of people, like what happened the last couple of days, somebody making a video, like somebody literally said in their video that I flirted with Saggy too much and that's why Tiffany left, which is total BS because Tiffany flirted with Saggy more than I do. So you know, like, that's dumb. Saggy's our friend. Literally, Saggy is a good friend. And so, Yeah, that's comical. But yeah, we got a whole new year of films coming out. I'm really excited about some of the films coming out this year. And did you guys see? They were talking about making a Paranormal Activity video game. I thought that was interesting. Be interesting to see how that works. You know, I think I flirted with Saggy more than either. Right, Cherie? Like, you know, like all it is, you know, look, we're gonna come back, and so we're just gonna have to be ready for that. And so I appreciate all of you. I appreciate all of you who are who have wrenches, right? Do your thing, because we're not gonna get into all that stuff. Obviously, I've had a quite eventful year, right? And so I appreciate you guys' help going forward on the channel, because people are going to be stupid about that because they're all little kids. You know, better Mangold time travel movie, Dial or Kate and Leopold? Dial. Thank you, Cherie. That's what I need. I need them to go God mode, because I am going to totally just like, we're not going there. Yo, what's up, Sky? Long time no see, man. I don't know if you remember. I do remember you, Sky. I absolutely remember you. I used to watch when you would do Flash Nights. Absolutely, man. That is so cool. That is so cool. It's good to see you, Sky. I'm sorry, Anchorman, about your dog. CJ says, I've been exploring my spirituality and honestly trying to find myself in what I believe. It's difficult because my science brain wants to think one thing, but my heart wants to believe another. You know what, man? Sometimes that is, and sometimes you don't have to rectify it all. Seriously. Like, oh yeah, Darth Tasty's still around, man. Darth Tasty is absolutely still around. In fact, he just messaged me the other day. Darth Tasty's still around. So yeah. Yeah, me and Ryan are good friends still. But yeah, CJH, you know, the thing is, what's up, Draga? Look, there are people who will try to tell you that, like, it all has to be rectified, right? Like, you know, like, if you're going to be a Christian, you have to, you know, do away with science, and, you know, you have to accept these, you know, these literal interpretations of things, you know. Here's the thing. Was the world created in 6 days? I wasn't there, so I don't know. Do I believe in a God that could create the world in 6 days? Absolutely. Do I know, though, for sure that they were 6 literal, like 24-hour days? Probably not. Because, like, for the first few, there's not even a sun and a moon. You know, like, how do you judge day and night, right? The Bible says that God was the light that was upon the face of the waters and stuff, and made, you know, brought light to everything. So, yeah, here's your little Bible story, you know, lesson, right? I would just say, all right, Cherie, love you. All right, we'll see you tomorrow. Have a good time at work. What's up, Richard? Yeah, CJH, you know, that's the thing, is like, it doesn't have to be 6 literal days for me. You know, I spent some time in the Church of the Nazarene, and I really loved the approach there, because it was one of, the Bible is inerrant. This is their official stance, and that is, the Bible is inerrant in all ways pertaining to salvation. So between me and God, how I get to heaven, that's where it's absolutely 100% inerrant. Does it mean that, like, there aren't going to be things that some people might think are mistakes, or something that's wrong or whatever? Sure. The Bible is not just one big literal book, right? There's poetry in there. There's songs, you know, there's allegory. There's parables. Jesus taught in parables. You know, there's apocalyptic writings where it's futuristic things and you know, those kind of things. So, yeah. You know what, man? Just explore it, bro. Just explore it, man. Because at the end of the day, that's the most important thing, man, is look into it and don't think that you have to go in like, you know, checking your brain at the door. I don't. Uh, I don't. You know, so, you know, I want to have intelligent conversations about things. And you know what? Some things I can't always I can't always describe and I can't always explain. But that's where my faith comes in. But that's something that grows and builds over time, right? And God speaks into your heart, and then that, yes. Nice TW. Yes. Yes, the Wesleyan quadrilateral. There is a word I haven't heard in, oh yes, a long time. A long time. And of course I do. He's me. I'm Obi-Wan. All right, guys. Well, hey, to all of you watching, thank you guys so much for your support. Thank you guys for everything that you do. Stay focused, Danielson. But thank you guys. You guys are pretty awesome, and I appreciate you. Things are going good right now. We just put a roof on the church, which is great. It's all paid for, done, man. Everything was donated. It was just fantastic. And so we're able to help out that side of town now and not have to worry about the roof over our head. A lot of good stuff is happening where we're at. And then my new job is going great. I'm loving this, and the potential of it is fantastic. Best experience that I've had ever interviewing for a job, ever. And then getting in there and talking and getting it, and it's like, oh yeah, I get this. Okay, I can do this. And it's good. And yeah, and then spending time with you guys. It's great. And so I appreciate you all. Love you all. Have a wonderful evening, and I will see you on the next drive home. Bye-bye.